Dum bum bum. Ba-dum 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 bum ba-da-dum bum bum bum. Ba-dum 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 bum ba-da-da-dum. Ba-da-da-dum dum bum ba-da-da-dum. Ba-da-da-da-dum bum ba-dum. Ba-da-da-dum dum bum ba-da-dum bum bum bum.
Do-do-do.
Thank you, everyone, for
Well,
and
I
welcome to the
played this game
welcome
when I
to the.
was maybe 8 years old.
He's been playing since he's 8 years old. That is Varka, everyone. And thank you for joining Murphy's Forum, brought to you by Kingdom 2181. Who are we?
They want the Pantless.
81 the Pantsless. Thank you all. Thank you all. We have a oh, there's Kit Kat. Hello, Kit Kat. How are you? Thank you for joining. Hey,
Hello.
are you going to be um, joining the map? Did you just wake up?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, if you
Sure.
okay, do you know how to do it?
No.
Okay. There's a there's a code on a
Okay.
label. You got to copy that code. This is making for good content.
Okay.
Okay. Then go to the Ark of Osiris and click on that.
Okay.
On the bottom left, there's a thing that says Custom Match. You click on that.
Okay.
I don't know the rest because my screen is already past that, but there should be something about you can put in a
It
pad.
says enter an invite code.
There you go. You put that in there.
And then I would assume you hit join.
Yeah, now you know what assuming that. Okay, so you are in, and I'm going to put you on a team.
Okay.
And
Of course, Map is stealing cut.
you have 3 people. Okay,
The thing is complained.
okay, so we're good, right? So I'm going to lock this in, and then. Oh, wait, sorry, I got to get back to my content. Okay, who are we? 81 the Pants says thank you all for joining. We'd like to do a special one. I've been excited to do this for a while on the different forms and settings that you can use to make your fighting maybe a little bit more easier for you, or there's just a lot of settings that have been coming up since the past few KVKs that are pretty cool and make fighting and stuff like that a lot easier. And so I just wanted to go through it all to make sure we all know and we have a lot of fun fighting. So I'm going to lock in the form. I'm sorry, the art form. All right. Settings cannot be changed while they're locked. Okay, confirmed. And then let's start it. Okay, so the match is started. So now we can enter.
Ah, fuck, I cannot enter because I have troops outside. I didn't know that.
Oh, hey, you gotta get your troops now. Okay, so let's. Well, this is different.
Well, I need 2 minutes.
It's a little different. Okay, so the top right. Where I put the marker. What we'll do is my team will go. Well, we already started. I don't know, dude. There's nothing I can do. They had a week to get in. Anyway, my team will go and take the obelisk there, and then we'll port in. and then the red team, once we're all ported in, you take it, and then you can port in. Is that
I
cool?
am reaching a match.
Yeah, I got the marker up whenever you join.
Yeah,
We're
I'm
just
just
to march our troops over here.
yes, I'm trying to get them home. Sorry.
Well, I mean, we have a minute 30, so we can even do anything.
Ah,
Yeah.
well, I need them on. I mean, it's 40.
And like I said, you're going to wait for us anyway until we can port in. But
So why can't the other people get in?
because I already locked
Use
it.
the code to get in.
Because it's like when you start Ark of Osiris. Like if you didn't join, you cannot join.
I mean, I
If
seriously.
you didn't join by a certain time, is that what you mean?
No, it's because it's like if they don't register you, you cannot join. You didn't register yourself to the practice match, so you cannot join once it started.
I don't know what to say. I mean, like, I had the thing up for a week.
It's like the code is like when you register for Ark of Osiris. If you don't join on time, it's like you didn't register yourself. So once it started, you cannot join.
I see. Can people watch?
Yeah, there's a
Yes, they can
spectators.
watch.
There's a spectators thing. But
Oh,
they
okay.
might. I mean, it's gonna be better to watch the video because it's not like, you know,
There might be a delay on the spectating though.
that too. And you know, if they're not actually, I mean, who's all listening right now? Oh, people joining. Oh, Williams, sorry, buddy. I had to lock it in, and you know the code was up, so there's not much I can do right now. So my apologies for that. But all right, so I'm gonna send a march over now, and then we'll take that.
23 seconds. I remember she's on.
We'll take that obelisk.
Ow.
Yeah, sorry. It is, and well, this is my first time too ever doing this, so I didn't know all the rules either. I mean, I assumed there was, at some point you had to lock it, you know, but so my apologies.
But you know what assuming does.
Yeah, so you know what assuming does. But I will have the video. We're recording right now, so you can watch it another time. And well, honestly,
Okay.
we and you can spectate, yes, but I don't know if there's going to be a delay or not.
I am in. We didn't check the obelisk.
Well, I'm walking.
It just started.
Well, let's go.
Okay, so while that's going, so we got like 3 minutes. While that's going, so the things that I do want to talk about are if you go into your settings and go to customization, there is something there that is called filter mode, which we'll click that on. Quick command, which will put click that on. And then also we will, there's attack mode somewhere. Attack march, which we'll click that on too.
Attack march, I saw it, but I don't see the filter mode.
It's up near the top.
Of where?
It's like the fourth thing on customization.
I saw it. Okay, I have it. I just kind of passed it by.
Okay. So some of this stuff, it's like, it's going to be for the content. So if you get confused on what I'm talking about, it's okay. So at the bottom left of your screen, you'll see once you have that on, you'll see that says filter mode and quick command mode. Now, if you want to use those things, you actually have to hit to the left of it and make those green dots go on. Okay. So now we just have to wait. You guys have a march somewhere up nearby, the red team?
Yeah, I'm about to be there.
Okay.
Okay. We can port in a minute, and then we can get this show on the road. So there's a lot. So basically, filter mode is like when you're fighting. This is mostly for dot mode, right? Right? I'm assuming filter mode. So I don't,
Yeah.
Okay. So this is for when you guys fight in dot mode. For people who don't know what dot mode is, it's basically when you go out into this mode and all you see is a dot there for your troop type. Okay, so right there, for example, I'm using CC, and I'm obviously using cabs, and so it just shows that I have a cab there. All right, so and then quick command is kind of cool because you can use that, and rather than having to come over here or click the map all the time, you can just pick your troops, and then they can all go with just basically hitting somewhere on the map, and they will follow it. All right, and we can port in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, blue team, port in, please.
No.
Is Alfie here? Okay, Alfie's here. You can take it now.
Is there anybody in the obelisk?
Doesn't matter.
Well, I mean, I have one troop.
Oh. No, there's not.
Cool.
Okay, so while we're waiting for them to come through, I personally enjoy quick command more than dot mode. So I'm going to send out a bunch of marches here and show you how exactly this works. Okay, so what I can do with quick command is hit the green, and then what's cool about quick command is you can, let's just say, for example, if you're in a big fight, right, and you don't, this will basically, you can decide what you want to attack, okay? So all those times, this is key, all those times that you've seen the billion people that accidentally hit a pass while they're fighting, you've seen them all. We've all seen them, right? All you got to do is come over on quick command and unclick the buildings, and you will not hit a flag, you will not hit a city, and you will not hit a pass. So there's no possible way. Once the red team gets over here, I will show you that I'll try to swarm a city, and it won't let me. Okay. So anytime you're in a fight near a pass and you don't want to be that guy who accidentally hits a pass, you can just click that off. So usually when I'm fighting, I'll click off the buildings, I'll click off the resource points because I'm not trying to get, I'm not trying to farm, and I don't want to hit barbarians either. So I'm going to click that off too. So that's how I use that. Now what's cool is I can go over here, click on all the marches, and they're going to go wherever, like I'll click anywhere here on the map, and they're going to go anywhere I want to go. Now here, for example, let's just say there's Mo on the right. If I go over, wait, am I going to hit a city? Am I going to hit your city? Maybe it's just flags.
In
I don't think so. I don't have a thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see, I can't hit his city because I have that building thing off. Now, if I click that back on, will I hit his city?
Yeah.
Okay, now I'll hit his city. Okay, so that's crucial for the people that, shit happens and we know it, right? But if you want to avoid it, just simply click that building thing off and you don't have to worry about it. But I love this. Because when you go into fighting, if you want to dodge, let's just say you get too far in, bam. Okay, you got to go back. Okay, you want to go back in, bam. Okay, you just got to go back. That's all you got to do. Bam. Look, bam. Look, bam. 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 It's so much control. It's ridiculous. It's so much control. It's ridiculous. And this is why for fighting, I enjoy this more than I enjoy attack mode. Now, for example, attack mode. Let's just say I have off quick command, and I come over here, and it says attack march, right? Now, it's kind of there is situations where I love attack march, but this will basically walk from where I am to where the marker is, and anything in between is going to attack. So right now I'm walking towards Mo, and it will automatically start attacking Mo's march, right? So now the problem I have with this is sometimes they don't all go after the same march, okay? And so basically you have, like, for example, let's say you have 5 marches out. 3 of your marches will hit one, and then 2 will hit another. Whereas if you're using quick command rather than attack march for fights like that, you are basically telling your troops, okay, I want you to go after him. So all 5 of your marches will attack Mo there, and just his one march. So I find that is way more effective than what attack mode is, just because you have more control of who your troops are fighting. Now, what I do love attack mode for, one is the altar, because you only have one march. So it's like, okay, well, it's only going to go one, after one march, so it doesn't really matter. The other one is like if you're trying to kill off reinforcements for flags or reinforcements for forts. I absolutely adore this. Okay, Mo, can you do me a favor?
What's up?
Can you send a march to the obelisk, like you're going to
Reinforce it?
reinforce it, right?
All right.
Like from your city.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll make sure it's slow.
It doesn't matter. I'm right there. So basically, what I do, like when we're trying to, yeah, great. Oh, thank you. So I'm going to walk back and forth, okay, and then all the reinforcements that are coming out to reinforce that city, I'm basically going to hit, okay, and then what I'll do is I will just go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and just murder everything. And that's so much easier to do because you don't have to do it. It just does it automatically. So you basically are just going back and forth, just murdering everything that's trying to get in there. And it works so much better than everything else. It's beast,
The other thing, Murph, is that if you use a siege march with the quick command and you're trying to move your other marches, it does not move your siege march.
Why not? Say that one
If
more
you're
time.
if you're in tower mode and you're firing your
Oh,
tower,
okay, yeah, okay.
so that's good to know if you're worried that your tower is going to be constantly unbuilding and rebuilding. It stays put.
Got it. Okay. And thank you for that. And everyone that's on here, please, like, I'm not acting like I'm an expert on everything. Like, I want to learn here too, So when you see shit that you do that I don't do, like please speak up. Okay. So, do you think there's anything else I really need to talk about with Quick Command? Probably not, right?
That it
Pretty
works actually better
self-explanatory.
when you're on phone. It's more easy to manage than if you're on computer. It doesn't really make much of a sense because you're already playing with the mouse, so it's kind of already better. Except like with a quick command, you can play it without being playing it on computer just to deselect like the buildings and whatever. But on phone, it's much better because you're playing like if you're playing on a PC, like you can play click and drag with a quick command and play dot mode also on quick command on phone.
Okay. And what did you say, Mo?
I said it's pretty self-explanatory, the quick command.
Okay. So then the other thing is dot mode and filter mode. Give me a second. I'll just go see what people are saying. Okay. Anyway, so this is dot mode. I do me personally. This is just personal. Okay. I don't. People use this and it's used very, very well. And I'm actually probably gonna not say much about this because I don't use it that much, and people are a lot more experts on this. But what is nice is basically, you can decide because you can use quick command here too. So let's just say like most of the time, here you can see what troop types are on the field. Like it doesn't matter who you are, whatever. But you can do quick command, and let's just say you want to swarm, an archer, which everyone loves swarming archers. Here you can come over here. Okay, I see someone down at the bottom. Don't know who they are, but there's their archer. So I just want to go down and swarm their archers because that's the thing to do. And so and with quick command, it's cool because you come up here. Say I want to come over here. This is a very cool, very efficient way. You know, I just personally don't like it because it just looks like I'm playing a dot. You know, and I like effects. I've done too much acid in my life to not want to see pretty little shiny, sparkly things all the fucking time. Okay. Now, what's cool about filter mode in dot mode is, like, let's just say I don't really want to see all my allies stuff here. Okay. So I can come up here. All right, I'm doing something wrong. Let me try this again. Usually, oh wait, I got to reset it, don't I? So, oh no, I got to turn the green on. I'm a dolt. Okay, so if you turn the filter mode on, make sure you do that. Okay, so now I have filtered the troops for my allies and aligned. So basically, anything that's blue or aligned is basically all the orange marches, which so basically our allies from another camp. Okay, so their marches go away, and they become these little weird blue lines. Okay, so to me, I think that's more effective because it's kind of going to clear out some of the clutter when you're in like big battles. When you're in murder ball type of shit. And then there's also down here on the bottom, you can do light mode. Map icons. Okay, this is kind of crucial. Those times, guys, when you're like specifically like an altar, right? And you're getting annoyed because there's like 5,000 like markers up. Well, if you hit this marker icon, okay, or map icon, I'm sorry, you can click on that and all the icons will disappear, which will basically, so if you're annoyed because there's so many like markers and shit, just hit the map icon and it'll make them all go away and you can clearly see what's going on. So at this point, I don't, I know that there are allied troops there because of those little silly lines, but they're not really in my way of view of trying to uh, attack marches basically. So this is how I like to use it. I filter out the troops, so those are gone, but I leave the names, I leave the portraits, so I know exactly what type of troop type I'm attacking, and then I leave the portraits up for the enemies so I can see what troop type it is. Now I got one thing left, and then I'm probably going to let this go to other people because I don't got too much more. Now, one of the cheats that I've seen that works really, really well. Okay, so let's just say you are the best example is a archer main. Okay, which
I have that
don't.
out right now if you want to show it.
Oh, you have it.
Hmm.
Okay, so here. So Mo, thanks Mo, I appreciate this. So Mo is running an archer, okay? So what do you have in there? Like one cav?
Yeah.
No, actually I have to do it. I'm sorry. Because I have to show him I gotta show him what happens when you fight it. Okay, so if you put whatever. If you set it out like that, okay, and I go into dot mode, it's obviously going to show archers because it's archer, right? Now, if I go back in and I send that same march with, let's just say, for example, here, one T1 cat, okay? Now, if I go into dot mode, I'm hidden. You don't know what the fuck I am, okay? Because it comes up integrate. I can never say that word. Someone say it for me, please.
Integration.
Thank you. Love you. So just like how Moses, okay? Now what's cool is you'll see in here 259, 85, whatever for the archers, and then one T1 cat. Now if I go over here and attack him, okay, and then just dodge off, okay, what's going to happen is I'm going to go back in here and it goes right, that kills the T1 right away, okay? So now I'm full archers again. So for all those marches, like let's just say like Attila, for example, where like if you don't have full calves, you lose one of the skills, which I don't know which one it is, but you lose a total skill, which is crucial. Like you need your skills to fire off, right? So now it's showing 0 calves and archers, right? But if you scale back out in dot mode, it's still going to show that I am, say the word now, integration.
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 Thank you. So this is epic. This is how you hide your archers or whatever troop type you want. And honestly, I would wish everyone would just do this for everything always. Because imagine you're in dot mode, right? And you have like 50 of these marches out there. And you're like, I don't know who to hit. Like, who do you hit? You don't know. You don't know who you want to hit. You're not gonna, you know what I mean? Like, there's no rhyme or reason on why you would attack one specific troop type when they all look like they're the same. So I love this cheat, and I just think it's something that we should consider using, so that way we can hide ourselves on what we are in dot mode. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm done. So what else you got? So if you guys use something different in dot mode, I would love for you to show it to us. We're done?
I don't.
Nope.
I can't figure out what the portrait thing does. What does that take away?
Shit.
I keep changing stuff and it's like it doesn't look like it does anything.
Do you have the filter mode on?
I do. Does it take away the picture of the character? Is that what it's supposed to do?
Please hold.
Hold, please. Do.
So we can YOLO it now?
Yeah, we can fight. I'm done. I mean,
Yes!
if you guys want to mess around, go for it. I remember figuring it out at one point, Cat, but it was so dumb that it didn't matter to me, so I forgot. It took me a while to figure it out. It was just something useless. What was it though? All right, now
I'm wondering if it's. No, it doesn't take away like the pictures.
I don't know
Like
what
when
the
you're.
portrait is.
It doesn't make any sense.
Oh, it does get rid of the commander icon thing.
It's not doing it for me.
So.
Oh, it does. When you're not in dot mode. Yeah, when you're not in dot mode, it'll take.
I'm not in dot mode right now, and I can still see them.
Go into dot mode, then go back out of it. It should update.
No, it doesn't. You don't even need to do that.
Well, for me, I do.
Oh.
Nope, it's still there.
I get up. So
here, let me do it again.
So I'm clicking on the enemy's portrait. Okay, in the filter. I cannot see what troops, what commanders ICE is using to swarm Alfie right now.
So you have it checked marked or not checked marked?
If you
want it to be gone, you have to have a check mark.
Correct. So I don't know who is swarming Alfie right now. I just know I see 4 marches. I don't know what troop types they are, and I don't know who it was. That was because I have the name gone. But yeah, that's so. Do you want me to share my screen? I can show it to you.
If you actually touch them, though, you'll see their picture.
I don't know. Someone on the end. Oh, here. Yeah, correct. If you click on them, you will. But if you're just on the screen, you will not.
Okay.
I don't like that. I don't think that's necessary. However, the map icon thing I think is cool for those situations when the R4s get overzealous with markers and you can't see what the hell you're doing. Oh, what happened? Did Elfie get sent back to safe mode?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna take the obelisk back then.
Bye.
Oh, no one's in there. You're a bully. Stop! Don't swarm me. I'm trying to let her get back here.
Don't!
Did it work for you, Kat?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, another thing I wanted to show was in the settings. I like this. I don't know if everyone's gonna like this, but under the graphics quality, if you scroll all the way down, there's a thing that's called unit models per troop, and you can switch it around to very few, many, and all. I like personally moving that to many So that way, like if I'm not in, if I'm fighting not in dot mode, it kind of limits how many troops are actually being shown. Like here, I'll show you. Like who is this? There's Kit Kat. Okay, so in many, the amount of troops that are showing is like half, and I think it's gonna make me actually switch or uh, shut the game off and reset it. Yeah. Shit. Alright, I'll do it. Fuck it. So now if I come back in, it'll show all her troops and not just like half her troops. And I think I like that because I don't like playing in light mode or whatever the hell it is because I think it's too difficult to lock on to someone when I'm not in dot mode. But I do like that because it doesn't show as many troops, so it's not as like crazy, to find who you want to attack and stuff like that. Oh yeah, that was dumb. See if it'll let me get back in. Alright, well. Okay, so there. So basically, there's the example. Like her troops are all her troops now, where in the many it was just half of that. So it didn't, So like I said, when you get into murder balls and stuff like that, it won't be so many, shit going on that you can't see what you're doing. Right now,
Which one is that? What setting is that again?
if you go under graphics quality, and you go all the way, scroll till you can't scroll no more. There's something that says unit models per troop. I've tried very few, and I've tried few. I just think it's too little. So many is the sweet spot for me. Where, like I said, you have to reset it for it to work, but reset the game for it to work. But it'll basically like cut the amount of troops it shows in half. So it's not so as rambunctious when you're in a big murder ball. Does that make sense? Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
Alfie's back, so if you want to take whatever, we can. All right. So what else we want to do? Anything?
Ben Alfie.
You're a big bully.
Lucky on my team.
I finally maxed that the newer infantry garrison broski.
Garrison?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
that was exciting. I can't wait.
I've been considering getting a Cav garrison, but they're kind of shit still.
I'm doing. I don't know what I did, but I have like a bunch of flux, and it's like the one that is.
Is it the 299 or whatever it is?
Yeah, I don't even know how or what or why or whatever, but I have it.
Well, that's just for the daily special offer thing.
Yeah, but that way I can get the Cav chicks in there.
Yeah.
So that's what I've been doing.
Yuki, you have to go to the Arc of Osiris tab and go to the custom match thing and click spectate.
Oh.
Oh, I think it might be too late. I can't see it.
Hi, Yuki.
Can you not spectate?
You should be
Yeah,
able to.
I can't spectate. I tried to join. It's okay.
Merv, help Elfie. Help Elfie.
Yeah. This is my This is my first time ever using the custom mode. So my apologies, Yuki. I did not know exactly how this was going to work, but
It's okay. I'm really late. I forgot about the forum.
yeah. Well, when you can join that at any time. So basically, how a custom one goes is, I set it like someone sets it up, and we have 2 weeks to do it. Okay, I send the code out. Okay, and then like when I sent that code out a week ago, like anyone who wanted to join could have accepted the code, put it in, and then they would have been on the list. You know what I mean? And that, but we won't, like, nothing happens until I actually start it. So for next time, if we do this, because I think we should do this more, because this looks cool, and then we can do a lot of practice shit or whatever. Just whenever it comes up, just if you want to join, just put it on, and then we'll obviously announce when we're going to start it, and then at least at that point, if you're late, you can join late. Where this now you're stuck.
So do you guys like the dot mode?
Do you guys like the dot mode? She asked.
I do.
I do not.
Because you're weird.
Here, Yuki. Tell you what. Just for you. Just for you. Okay? This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna share my screen.
Okay.
And then you can at least follow. Because like I said, I understand. Okay, I think I'm sharing now. Because like I said, I understand the benefits of it. I'm sharing, right?
Let me see.
Now we're we're recording right now, so you'll be able to watch this later.
Oh, okay.
I think we did a really good job. But are you watching right now?
Yeah.
Okay, so like that's dot mode. All right, I gotta turn the filter mode off first. Okay, so if you go into dot mode, that's normally what you see, right? Okay, so now you see how this is a pain in the ass, this marker. Okay, so in your settings, under customization, you can turn on this quick command and filter mode. Okay, and then first of all, if you're in dot mode and that is annoying you, you can go into filter mode and hit the map icon. Oh, I fucked up something. Oh, I gotta click it on. Not a dildo. Jesus Christ, I'm so bad at this. I don't know why I even try. If you click the map icon, it'll make that go away. So if you're in some type of fight and you're pissed off because we're dropping too many markers, you're like, well, screw it. Now I can see. Okay. So this is what filter mode will look like when you start in dot mode. Okay. And then what I like to do, because I don't care about Alphys and I don't care about Cat's troop type. Okay. So I'm gonna bump them till they look like lines. Okay. So that way, when I'm fighting, it's not as a clusterfuck. Like you'll be able to see your opponents better. You know what I mean? So, and then at that point, I like using quick command, and then there I can just put align troops. So all I'm going to do when I do that is kill troops. Okay, and then you choose all your troops, and then bam. You know, so that I understand, like, it's nice because of lag, and it's nice because you can see the troop type. So here I want to swarm these archers. So there I'm swarming archers, you know, and all my troops are going to hit one troop, and that's nice. Okay, what I don't like about this, me personally, is this looks hideous. All right, I personally like doing it this way, and that way I can actually, you know, see all the pretty sparkly things that go off when I'm hitting something. You know, it's like, ooh, look at me, I'm fighting. Ooh, there's fire. Ooh, look at me, I'm attacking. Yay! Oh, look at all the shiny little things that are happening. You know, that to me is cool. You know, but that's just me. That's just how I feel about it. But I do understand why people like that mode. It's just I don't. You know, do you use quick command, Yuki? Wait, she's still here.
Yuki died.
Aw, bye Yuki.
Yuki is muted.
Okay,
Oh my god, I was talking to myself.
you are.
Yes.
Anyway,
Lucky.
do you use the quick command?
Sometimes
I should.
I
Try.
use that though, but I don't like I can't see like if you're Inpa or Archer or like I can't see the truth type. I was wondering how I could do that. Now I know how to do it.
Okay, I'm probably gonna stop recording. I should have stopped recording because now we're just fucking around. Okay, all right. So that's it for Murphy's Forum. Thank you all for watching or joining. I do appreciate everyone that did help me out here. You guys are awesome. And then we'll see you again some other time. All right, take care.
All right, thanks, Nora.